You've already made changes for your bones. You've swapped soda for plant milk, piled leafy greens on your plate, and even stocked sardines in the pantry. You know calcium-rich foods matter, especially when osteoporosis or low bone density is on your mind. And some of the 7 foods in this video are probably already part of your meals. So it feels like you're doing the right thing. But here's the part most people miss. Knowing the right food is only half the equation. The other half is whether your body can actually absorb and use what you're eating. Because most people are not getting the food wrong, they're getting the method wrong. That means the same calcium-rich food can give your bones a completely different result depending on what it is eaten with and when. Calcium absorption from the same food can vary by up to 60%, not 6%. 60. Same food, completely different result for the bone. Before we dive into the foods, zoom out. Osteoporosis nutrition is not just about eating more calcium-rich foods. Bones do not care how many good foods you eat if the nutrients never reach them. Bone nutrition is not really about individual foods, it is about the absorption system. That means calcium does not work alone. It needs the right cofactors, the right timing, and the right pairing to actually make it into bone. Vitamin D, vitamin K, magnesium, and supportive compounds all play a role. Think of it as an absorption team. No player works alone. Keep that lens in mind as we go through the 7 foods, because each one only works fully when the rest of the team shows up. The 7 superfoods. 1. Sardines with bones. Sardines matter because they give you calcium from the soft bones, plus vitamin D to help your body use it. The method is simple. Eat the bones, not just the fish. Pair them with vitamin K-rich greens like kale or collards, and add lemon or bell pepper for vitamin C. This is the absorption team working correctly. Calcium comes in, and the cofactors help the body use it. The mistake is buying boneless sardines or removing the bones. That turns one of the strongest bone foods on this list into a much weaker one. 2. Leafy greens. Leafy greens like kale, collards, and mustard greens matter because they bring calcium and vitamin K together. The method is to lightly steam or sauté them and add a little healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, so your body can absorb the vitamin K. Without the fat, one of the key players in the absorption team cannot contribute as well. The mistake is counting spinach as your main calcium green. Spinach is healthy, but its oxalates lock up much of the calcium, so it does not work the same way for bones. 3. Prunes. Prunes matter because they bring fiber, polyphenols, and bone-supporting minerals that help create a better environment for bone strength. The method is consistency. A few prunes daily work better than eating them randomly once in a while. The mistake is treating prunes like a casual snack. One day here and there will not do much, and eating too many at once adds unnecessary sugar without giving your bones a better result. 4. Fortified plant milk. Fortified plant milk matters because it can give you calcium and vitamin D in one easy daily habit. The method is to shake the carton before pouring. Calcium can settle at the bottom, so if you do not shake it, you are not getting what the label promises. The mistake is using plant milk in spinach smoothies or with high-brand cereals and assuming it is still working perfectly. The pairing can change how much calcium your body actually uses. 5. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds matter because they bring calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus in a very small serving. The method is to use them properly. Toast them, soak them, grind them into tahini, or sprinkle toasted seeds over food instead of relying on a few raw seeds. The mistake is thinking the sesame seeds on a bun count as a bone health serving. They do not. A tablespoon of tahini or 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seeds is a more meaningful serving, especially because the seeds are prepared in a way your body can actually use. 6. Fermented foods. Fermented foods matter because some of them bring vitamin K2, which helps guide calcium into the right place. The method is choosing the right fermented food. Natto and certain cheeses are stronger K2 options, while yogurt is better for gut support. The mistake is assuming every fermented food does the same thing. Sauerkraut, yogurt, and natto are not equal for bone health, so the benefit depends on which one you choose.
7. Eggs. Eggs matter because the yolk contains vitamin D, along with protein and other nutrients that support bone metabolism. The method is to eat the whole egg and pair it with calcium-rich or vitamin K-rich foods, like fortified milk or leafy greens. This is why the yolk matters. It brings another player into the absorption team. The mistake is removing the yolk. Egg whites give you protein, but they leave behind the part that makes eggs useful in the absorption system. Pattern interrupt. 3 habits that cancel the benefit. Here's where this starts to make sense. A woman can be eating for osteoporosis, calcium-rich foods, taking calcium supplements, adding the right things to her meals, and still feel confused when her bone density does not move the way she expected. That does not mean she failed. It usually means one of 3 things is quietly canceling the benefit. You are taking calcium supplements at the wrong time, too close to coffee, or a high-fiber meal. You're eating calcium-rich foods right alongside blockers like spinach, beet greens, bran cereals, or too much caffeine, without speeding them out. Or you are missing the cofactors entirely, especially vitamin D, vitamin K, and magnesium, which help move calcium from "I ate it" to "my bones can use it." That is the pattern most people never catch. They are not doing everything wrong. They are doing many things right, but one small timing, pairing, or cofactor mistake can keep the result from reaching the bone. The fix is not to eat a completely different diet. It is to change the way you use the foods you already trust. First, space your calcium properly. Have coffee or tea away from your calcium-rich meals, and do not take calcium supplements right next to high-fiber foods or other blockers. Give calcium a clearer window so your body has a better chance to absorb it. Second, pair bone foods with their cofactors. Sardines work better with vitamin K-rich greens. Fortified milk works better when vitamin D is included. Sesame seeds, prunes, and eggs work best when the rest of the absorption team is also present. The goal is not just to eat the nutrient, but to give your body what it needs to use it. Third, spread bone-building nutrients through the day. Use breakfast for vitamin D foods like eggs or fortified milk, lunch for greens and calcium-rich pairings, and dinner for slower, mineral-rich foods like sardines or sesame. Your bones are constantly remodeling, so small, consistent signals throughout the day work better than one random bone health meal. This is the real shift. You are not changing what you eat. You are changing how you eat it. It is the smallest possible intervention with the largest possible impact on what actually reaches the bone. You've been doing the work, and now you know why your bone density wasn't moving. It's not just what you eat, it's how, when, and with whom you eat. Calcium might be the star, but it needs its supporting cast. By spacing your coffee, pairing nutrients, and timing your meals, you can turn familiar foods into genuine bone builders. In the next video, we'll reveal one everyday habit that quietly blocks the absorption pathway you've just learned about. It has nothing to do with diet and everything to do with your morning routine. Stay tuned.